Hey everyone, what's going on? It is Lord Mark here, back with another Pokemon VGC 2020 video. So I'm not going to be doing a battle video this time. I'm not probably because I'm working on a new team and it's taking a lot of time because I'm doing it all by myself. Instead, what I'm going to be doing is going on Pokemon Showdown and doing a few stuff. The reason I haven't been uploading as of lately is because Pokemon Showdown hasn't really been working because the moderators have been doing stuff to it. Which, by the way, thank you, Pokemon Showdown gods. It's all great now. They've banned Dynamax in 1v1, I think. Whatever. I don't play all 1v1s, that's fine. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be reviewing teams. I'm going to be doing kind of what's like a rate my team kind of thing. But I'm also going to use that team because I think you can't really get the full understanding of, how a team is and how good it is unless you're using it yourself. So I've got Mr. Zack Glenn. He has submitted his team to me. It is a rain team, as you can see, with the the Pelipper and the Ludicolo. Thank you very much, Zack. I hope you're watching this. Thank you very much for letting me use your team. You are my laboratory subject for this video, allowing me to dissect your team. Thank you very much. So let's take a look at the team. We've got Pelipper here, Focus Sash, Drizzle, Scald, Hurricane, Tailwind, and Protect. With max speed and special attack. It's pretty much standard. If you're not using Pelipper on a rain team, then I think you should reevaluate your rain team and your life. Then you have Ludicolo with Assault Vest, Swift Swim, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Faker, and Giga Drain. Obviously, it does get Leaf Storm, but we're going for Giga Drain instead, which is fine, I reckon. Assault Vest, I think, is a very good choice as well. That's what I personally like as well. It's obviously the main Swift Swimmer and the main Swift Swim Sweeper, which I do like. Ludicolo is probably the most common one. And then we have Duraludon, and I like Duraludon on rain teams because it is incredibly weak to Rotom H, and this kind of like stops it a little bit. So Duraludon, yeah, it's good. It's good, I reckon. I like it here. Normally another Steel type would be here, but Duraludon's here instead. Choice specs: Stalwart, Draco Meteor, Steel Beam, Thunderbolt, and Solar Beam. Now, you might be wondering why Solar Beam on a rain team. I think that, Zach, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but Duraludon is the Pokemon that you want to Dynamax pretty much 90% of the time with Max Dragon, Max Steel, Max Lightning, and Solar Beam becomes Max Overgrowth, and that's really good for taking out other Gastrodons, so you're not solely relying on Ludicolo. Steel Beam, I'm honestly not too sure about. Pretty much you do lose half your HP, but you also hurt your ally as well. You do, like, 140 spread damage under choice specs is really good, but when you're doing that to your ally, you need to force them to protect. Yes, you do have Pelipper, Ludicolo, and Arcanine who resist Steel, but I personally prefer a Flash Cannon, but it does increase the power of, Max Steel Spike, so we're going to see. Gastrodon East, normally you see, just Gastrodon. Normally you see Gastrodon when it's facing a rain team, not on a rain team. Gastrodon is the bane of rain teams, pretty much. Earth Power, Ice Beam, Scald, and Recover. We're not running Protect on this, Zach. I'm honestly not too sure why. We seem pretty confident that this Gastrodon is going to take a lot of hits because it is bulky. Max Special Defense, Max HP. No investment in Special Attack or Defense. That's fine. We're going to see how that goes. So Gastrodon's probably going to be your Special Wall. 147 and 218 are very good stats. Okay, personally I'd put Protect here. I think that Ice Beam might be the less necessary one, I reckon. Then we have Arcanine. I think Arcanine's pretty good here. With the 50% Berry, Intimidate, Flare Blitz, Will-O-Wisp, Protect, and Extreme Speed, it is fairly standard. And Max Speed and Attack. Yeah, it looks pretty standard. I wouldn't really change this one too much, honestly. Close Combat might be an option here because you do want to get rid of Tyranitar and Excadrill, and they are incredibly common. Tyranitar especially you want to get rid of because it's one of the Pokemon that can do weather upon switching. Then we have Weezing Galar, Galarian Weezing, and personally this is the favourite part of your team, in my opinion. Well, my favourite part. It's got Citrus Berry instead of Black Sludge. I personally prefer Black Sludge, but that's just my preference. Citrus Berry I think works as well. It can turn some, 2-hit KOs into 3-hit KOs with Strange Steam, Sludge Bomb, Will-O-Wisp, and Protect, and standard spread with, max special defense HP because the defense is fine, it doesn't need investment. Yeah, this Weezing I do like, pretty much because Zach's team has got Pokemon where you don't need abilities all the time. Like once you get Pelipper and Arcanine in, you don't need their abilities, so you can turn them off with Wheezing. Ludicolo's, maybe. You'd need that all the time if you have Rain Up, but at the same time, if you need to turn it off, you turn it off. Dralidon, Stalwart, you don't need it all the time. Gashulan East, you don't need it all the time either. I thought if there was now... sorry, Zach, if I thought that you had Gashulan on your team, I thought that there would be Surf on the team. Like Pelipper might have Surf instead of Scald, or Ludicolo might have Surf instead of Hydro Pump or something. But there's not. Okay, which is fine, but you could implement that so that you could do spread damage plus give your Gashulan +1 special attack as well. So that might be an idea as well, but we'll see. Okay, now, Zach, I think your team looks really great. I really like Galarian Wheezing here. Now let's test it out to see what we can do with it. This is the first time I've used your team, so I apologize if I play it wrong. Please criticize me, that's fine. So we'll just see how we go. See if there's any other changes that I could suggest to make to your team. Alright, so we've got Arcanine, Tyranitar, Rotom, Mo, Dralidon, Grimmsnarl, and Dracovish. The new Dracovish looks really good on Pokemon Showdown. Alright, so Tyranitar's there, so look, I think that we can turn off abilities here. We can turn off Prankster, that's really good. We can turn off Sandstream with Galarian Wheezing, so I want to put Galarian Wheezing here. Let's lead Pelipper in the back, just because Tyranitar is slower than Pelipper, and if we lead Pelipper, then they're going to get Sand up first. I'm thinking Dralidon. Dralidon is really good here. Dralidon is only scared of the Arcanine, maybe, but Dralidon is really good. They've got a Dralidon of their own. We might actually put in... I really want Gashulan as well, though, because Gashulan pretty much doesn't care about Dracovish. Like, we've got other things that don't care about Dracovish either. So, what I'm thinking... Do we need Ludicolo? I think we do. I think we do need Ludicolo here. Zach, do you bring Ludicolo and Pelipper pretty much every game and the other two Pokemon are just like... Although I would think so. So let's go Ludicolo. Let's throw off ability straight away, I reckon. Then we'll go... Oh, do I want to lead Dralidon? That's really good too. Let's go Ludicolo, Dralidon with Wheezing and Pelipper at the back, I reckon. Yes, it's good to get Tailwind up straight away, but I really want the weather up straight away as well. Okay, Dralidon and Rotom are the lead. I think they're going to Dynamax Dralidon here so we can fake out the Rotom. And then we can counter with our own Dynamax, I reckon. And this is where... Okay, Max Steel Spike 140 base power is really good. Wormwind 140 base power as well. Okay, that's pretty good too. Let's... Do I want to lower attack or do I want to raise defense? Doesn't really matter because they're both special attackers. Yeah, I don't want to switch out here, that's for sure. Let's just max Steel Spike, I reckon. Yeah, let's just do that. We're going to fake out, and we're going to max Steel Spike the Dralidon. Let's see what happens. Okay, Tyranitar. Okay, so I've got Sand. That's fine. Okay, they're faster than us. Okay, they max Wormwind in. That's fine, we don't care. Okay, getting that defense buff was really good because now we're +1 defense, and Tyranitar's in. We can get rid of it now. Okay, we can also get Pelipper in, which I think is really good. Pelipper just pretty much need to switch out pretty much straight away though, because Ludicolo is doing nothing right now at the moment. Ludicolo is doing nothing. So let's switch out to Pelipper to get the rain up, and we're going to max Steel Spike for Tyranitar. Okay, there's the rain. Tyranitar's protecting, that's fair enough. Wormwind again, we don't really care. But we do get defense again. It's really good. Okay, weakness policy, okay. Damn. Alright, I'm thinking I think we need a Tailwind here. Let's see, okay, we can't protect. Dralidon we cannot protect with because there is no protect on this set. So... Okay, Dralidon's obviously going to use max whatever again. I think we could take it. Let's switch into Ludi here. Either we lose Dralidon or we don't. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Yes, I'm going to waste a Dynamax here, but I don't want to... No, I think I want to give Lucario a safe switch in. Okay, he switched. We actually survived. Okay, was expecting that. And we lowered Dracovish's attack. That's good. That is really good. Now we are +2 defense. The Dracovish has -1 attack. And we're fast. And we're really fast too. Dracovish is probably choiced though, which I don't like. I'm thinking that, you know, I'm thinking, let's do Steel Beam. Let's just see what happens here. No, I don't want Steel Beam. No, let's just Hurricane the Dracovish. And we'll Drake immediately Dragodon. Okay, he gets stand up again. That's bad. Hurricane connects. That's good. Confusion is also good. That's good. Sand is bad. We lose our focus sash. That's bad. Alright. I think we're fine. Rotom's bad. Yeah, Rotom is bad. Alright. Pelipper needs to get out. Pelipper needs to get out of there. I think Dragodon is going to have to take the fall for us here. We'll get Ludicolo in, which means we can fake out next turn, and we Draco Meteor. Let's Draco Meteor Rotom, because it's very scary. Okay, I wasn't expecting to actually attack there. Yep, okay, we're just going to die to burn. We don't... Ooh, okay. That did a lot of damage. That Rock Slide did a lot of damage. That was silly. Alright, let's get Rain up again. Okay, so now Tyranitar, if it can switch out if it wants, which is absolutely fine, or it can just not. So we can Ice Beam Rotom and we can Scald Tyranitar, and it puts us in a good position either way, because we're faster. We are very much faster. Okay, Dracovish. Okay, that's gone. And that's also gone. Alright, now we get Sand Up again, which is bad. So this is where I should have been playing Weezing a lot better, I reckon. Now I can fake out Dracovish. Oh, fake out Tyranitar. What do I want to fake out here? I obviously got to fake out something. Rock Slide really hurts, but Dracovish really hurts as well. I think Tyranitar. I think that's a bit more scary. And then we get Weezing in. Weezing is going to cancel out Strong Jaw, which is good. Alright, what happens? How did I not see that? I used Fake Out. I already used Fake Out. I'm such an idiot. Okay. If anyone unsubscribes from my channel, I'd completely understand that. I'm a bit of an idiot. Okay, we lose now because I messed up. I messed up real bad. Like, real bad. I'm absolutely horrible. Unless Weezing carries the game. No, okay, never mind. Yeah, Zack, I'm very sorry, but we pretty much won that game. So I'm going to count that as a win for your team. Really good. I'm just a bad player. Okay, so I should have played Weezing a lot better there. Now, what I think I missed on that team was Protect on Ludicolo and Duraludon there. But given that they are Assault Vest and Choice, it doesn't really matter too much. Alright, now we've got Dragapult, Dracovish, Kling Clang, Toxtricity, which I really love. I love that Pokemon. Rillaboom and Rhyperior. Okay, now Wolf Glick has uploaded a video about Dragapult and Dracovish, so that's very scary. So Gastrodon is probably going to be important here. Pelipper, obviously, we're going to lead with it. Yes, we're going to give them Rain, but it doesn't really matter too much. Is Dragodon good here? Yes, I think. If we get Tailwind up, Dragodon is very good. Is Arcanine good? I don't really think so. I don't think Arcanine is going to do much here. Okay, so we've got Pelipper, Dragodon, Gastrodon. Do I need Weezing? Do I need to turn off abilities? I don't really think so, which leaves Ludicolo in the last spot. So let's go Pelipper, Ludicolo, Dragodon, and Gastrodon. I think that's fairly standard. I think this is how the team normally leads anyway. Alright, Kling Clang. Klingity Clang. Alright, we're going to get Tailwind and we're going to fake out the Kling Clang. I don't even know what it does. What does Kling Clang do? Alright, right now it's doing nothing. Okay, that crit was bullshit, but that's fine. We did lose our best Rain Dance. Right, we did lose our best Sweeper for the Rain, but that's fine. So we could Dynamax Pelipper here and go for Max Airstream. We could. Let's put Gastrodon in the back, because I'm scared of Dracovish. Now we got Dragodon out. We can Hurricane that. I don't really know what else, to be honest. I don't know what Clean Clan does, so that's why I'm a bit scared of it. We could... Let's just Steel Spike the Clean Clan. No, let's Rillaboom. Let's just get rid of Rillaboom. Okay, fair enough, which is why we Steel Spike. Get that defense. Trick Room, okay. A Steel type that's not Ghost or Psychic that uses Trick Room. I think that's fair enough. But now we have a defense boost. But they haven't Dynamax yet. So let's try again, Hurricane. And let's go max Wormwind this time. I think that's good. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't really do much. That doesn't do much either. He really wants Pelipper gone. Alright, Rillaboom's gone, and then we can lower his attack. Okay. Alright, Trick Room is very bad here. Not gonna lie, it's really bad here. Rhyperior. Rhyperior is okay. Except for the fact that we are, what's the word? Weak to ground. That's the one. So, do I want to keep Pelipper in? Does Pelipper do anything else? It's... Oh, kinda. Let's just let Pelipper die so we can give Gashon a safe switch in. I'm gonna max... We're just gonna murder this Rhyperior because it's gonna Dynamax. Okay, that's fine. We don't really need the range too much anymore. Okay, he's +2, but we're also +2. Alright, no more Trick Room. That's fine, but we do have Gashon. Gashon is secret here. So, we really want to take out that thing. Okay. Okay, Steel Beam. It's like, do I want to use Steel Beam here? I have to use Steel Beam, even though I lose 50% of my HP. Like, I can take out the Kling Clang anyway. I don't really care about that. I want to, if I Draco Meteor, then I just can't really do anything else. But I need to use Draco Meteor because I've got 2 Dragon types in the back. Let's just, I think we have to do that. Oh, okay. That's what Kling Clang does. Kling Clang does do useful stuff. Okay, it's all up to Gashon now. Alright. I believe in Gashon. Okay, I don't anymore. He's got a Draco Bolt. So we need to kill Rhyperior. We definitely need to kill Rhyperior. No, okay, we lose that one. So okay, Ally Switch messed me over there. I'm sorry I'm such a bad player, Zack. Please forgive me. We're gonna do one more with your team. I feel like I haven't really gotten the full grasp of it yet. Alright, Diamantine, I've been looking forward to seeing this Pokemon a bit more in action. Then we've got Mimikyu, Exeggutor, Tyranitar, Raichu, and Braviary. Alright, so Arcanine is good here because it threatens Excadrill and Tyranitar, but it's not good because of Braviary. So I think we put Arcanine in the back. Weezing is going to lead 100% because they've got... Oh, Weezing is going to lead. There it is. Gashon is not very good here. The Rain Duo is being Pelipper and Ludicolo. Let's Dynamax Ludicolo this time around, I reckon. We're going to do that. We lead Braviary. Braviary sucks. Let's go Weezing. I don't want to lead Duraludon because if they lead Excadrill, then you know, life sucks. Let's go Ludi, Duraludon, and Pelipper in the back. I don't like putting Pelipper in the front when there's another weather setter, just because Ludicolo is technically the fastest out of all of them. All right, I think Duraludon is in the. Well, no, let's try to burn the Braviary. I reckon. Let's definitely try to do that. Okay, that thing's definitely faster. There's no point to fake out here. There's no point in using that. I think Duraludon is looking pretty good right now, so let's switch into that. Oh, Oh, sorry, I was going to burn you, and I could Ice Beam as well. I could go for max ice and just wipe out the Braviary altogether. That does look like a very good time. That does look like a very good idea. Alright, let's switch out to Dralydon and burn Braviary. Yep, that's fine. That's okay. Just stop with the critical hits. Stop. I've had enough. Just. Oh, that's so annoying. Because that wouldn't have killed. No way. That would not have killed. Absolutely not. Alright, now we're gonna max lightning the Braviary. So we're gonna leave rain last, I reckon. Max Knuckle, that does nothing. This is gonna do something. Alright, it's good enough. It's good enough. Alright, now let's go. Ice Beam will kill it, won't it? It has to. Let's go Hydro Pump Raichu, because what's Raichu gonna do? Nothing. No, it's gonna use Encore. So we have to switch out. Damn, that's so bad. I didn't even think about the fact that Raichu has Lightning Rod and it doesn't. Oh, so lucky. Does Lightning Rod not absorb max lightning attacks, maybe? Unless his Raichu just made a mistake. That is possible. It's unlikely, but yeah, it's possible. I mean, it could happen. Could happen. Could definitely happen. Right, well, I think we're still fine because we still get rain. Kill that. We can't do anything with Pelipper. We just cannot do anything with Pelipper except for try to get Tailwind up. Okay. Now we're a bit more okay because we do have Giga Drain. Let's just hit the Raichu because the Tyranitar's got Weakness Policy and Weakness Policy is bad, but we can also use Scout on it as well. Alright. Giga Drain did work out there. Okay, it doesn't have that item. Okay, we lose. It doesn't matter, we lose. Alright, no, I'm not going to do one more. I think that's it. I think that's it, honestly. So, from what I could gather about your team, what I struggled with, Zach, is that... I mean, I don't really know. I like Duraludon being choice specs, but I think if Duraludon was choice Scarf, that would have been a lot better, I reckon. Steel Beam is a very, very good move. Because Steel Beam is the one that, you hurt everything around you, isn't it? It definitely is, I think so. So, see, Tyranitar and Excadrill is just a tough lead to break in general, which is why I brought Pelipper last most of the time. Okay? But otherwise, it's like, you've got good answers to Tyranitar though, being with Duraludon and Gastrodon. And I think Arcanine as well, just that Arcanine, yes, it does struggle against things like Braviary and Milotic as well. Because so the people I played had good answers to Intimidate, right? They had good answers to that. So I honestly didn't use Arcanine at all, but I think if I did, would have had a bit more success. I did get critical hit a few times, but that's just the game. That's fine, it doesn't matter. What I like about the team, it's got a good base. Like what the team is meant to do, it's quite clear. Like, you get rain up and then you sweep. I think Barrascuda might be an option over Gastrodon because I'm honestly not sure what Gastrodon is there for. I think you've put Gastrodon there as an answer to Tyranitar and Excadrill, but Barrascuda can do the same thing because Let's just have a look at Barraskewda, right? And let's just give it a life orb because we don't have a life orb on the team yet, which is fine. You know, water attack, liquidation, close combat. Then we could go either poison jab if you pair it with if you go poison jab and you pair it with Ludicolo, it becomes max ooze and that boosts your special attack, which is good for Ludicolo and Pelipper and Duraludon. Drill One is a good option as well, which becomes, you know, it's good against Excadrill and Tyranitar as well, but you've got close combat as well, so I probably prefer poison jab. Yeah, it does lots of damage. It's a good solid ground attack. Barraskewda gets lots of options. You could get like Ice Fang as well if you really want, but I wouldn't recommend it. Psychic Fangs get Psychic Terrain, which is good. You can even put Substitute on that thing. That's really good too. Assurance if you want to go Max Dark. You can even go Max Flying with this thing as well. Max Airstream, which boosts your speed. But personally, I would do Poison Jab just to get rid of some fairies as well, and then Protect obviously with, you know, you can, if you're going Swift Swim, then you can go Adamant because your speed is going to become 188 times 2, which is 200, 288, 260, 266. Speed is impossible to outspeed, even under Tailwind most times. So Barraskewda might be an option there. But right now I've got Gashen, and I'm just not really sure what Gashen does except for counter Tyranitar. But Barraskewda can get Tyranitar, you know, on the ropes as well, because you max Geyser pretty much all the time, and you get Rain Up every turn. Wheezing I like a lot. It just you got to be careful with Wheezing as to not clash it with Pelipper. Pelipper is your most important Pokemon that you cannot clash it with, and that's difficult. I think I did struggle with that a few times, but yeah. Duraludon, personally I put Flash Cannon here. I just prefer it just because I'd rather not worry about, you know, using it and making sure that my teammates are okay. I'm not sure what these EVs do. Please let me know in the comments. Okay. So that'll be good. Because I think that it looks like you've got some kind of EVs that, you know, can survive special attacks. I'm just not sure what calcs they are exactly. Ludicolo, I think he's fine. Assault Vest is fine. What I miss Protect on him some of the time, but this spread is very standard and it's very good, so I like that. You could put Life Orb on it and replace Fake Out with Protect. Fake Out is becoming like extremely less viable because of things like Psychic Terrain and Dynamax as well. So that's what I would change. I'll definitely change it to Barraskewda. It definitely brings a bit more offense to the team. Duraludon, yeah, I put Flash Cannon in there personally. Solar Beam, I'm still not sure about it. In all honesty, I didn't use it. Max Overgrowth is really good though, but you know, let's say like outside of Dynamax though, you've got a dead move that you don't want to use because you're not going to be playing this thing in Sun. At least you're going to try not to. So, does Duraludon get any? You know, it gets Snull. You could put Snull on this thing and lower their special defense, which means that your special attacks are going to do more damage. So that's what I would do. It's a bit more bulky as well, okay, if you're concerned about taking those physical hits as well. So that's what I'd personally do. So the changes I would make to your team, Zach. Duraludon with Flash Cannon and Snarl. Barraskewda instead of Gashen. Everything else is fine. Thank you so much again for lending me your team, Zach. If anyone else has their teams, please do comment and contact me somehow. Some of you have me on Facebook, that's fine. And I will do the same thing with your teams. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night, day, afternoon, or whatever. And take care of yourself.